Hello and welcome you all to today's online classes. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the direct and indirect narration. First of all, I am going to tell you what you mean by direct speech. When we report the exact words of the speaker without any change, then this mode of communication is called the direct speech. For example, he said, I am hungry. Here the exact words of speaker are I am hungry and the words reported without any change. Now you need to understand what is indirect speech. When we do not report the real words of speaker and change them, then this mode of communication is called indirect speech. For example, he said that he was hungry. Here we change the real words of speaker I am hungry to he was hungry. Dear students, there are two parts of direct and indirect speech. First, reporting speech or reporting verb. Reporting speech or reporting verb contain the words of speaker, the person who is reporting the message. Reported speech means reported speech contain the words of speaker whose message is reported. For example, he said, I will call you. He said is called the reporting verb. I will call you, it is called the reported speech. Rules and step for change in speech. Tense is present indefinite tense changes into past indefinite. Present continuous changes into past continuous. Present perfect changes into past perfect. Present perfect continuous change into past perfect continuous tense. Past indefinite, past perfect. Past continuous, past perfect continuous. Past perfect, past perfect. Past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. In all future tenses, will changes into would, shall changes into should. There are some other changes. Tomorrow change into the following day. Is am a watch verb. Watch verb had been, did, had, will, shall, would, should, can, could, must, ago, before, this, that, these, those, last, the previous, are, were, may, might, now, then, today, that day, it, that, next, the following. Dear students, there is very important point changes in pronoun. Son, S-O-N, son upon 1, 2, 3. Son means subject, S means subject, O means object, N means no change. 1, 2, 3, 1 means first person, 2 means second person, 3 means third person. If you are talking about the first person, all the first person pronoun, I, my, mine, myself, we, our, us, ours, ourself are changes according to the subject of the reporting speech or reporting verb. For example, she said, I scalded my car myself. She said that she sold her car herself. Distant, we are going to talk about the second person pronoun. All second person pronoun, you, your, yours, yourself, are changed according to the object of reporting speech or reporting verb. For example, she said to me, you waste your time, precious time, yourself. She told me that I wasted my precious time myself. You see here that there is object me, so cause of that the subject of reported speech will be changed according to the object of reporting verb. So me will be changed into I due to the you. Distance we are going to talk about the third person pronoun. All the third person pronoun will remain unchanged. For example, he said, she is busy with her toy. She said that she was busy with her toy. It means there is no change in third person pronoun because Third person is not available there, so cause of that we don't need to change it into any other pronoun. Change of interrogative sentences, yes or no questions. The word said is usually changed into asked or inquired. Full stop or replace sign of interrogative or question mark. For example, she said, "Do you know me?" She asked if I knew her. Full stop will be used in place of question mark. Dear students, we are going to discuss about the information questions. Information questions are those questions which begin with WH family. Do, does, and did are omitted, and other auxiliary change positions and used after subject, noun, or pronoun if or whether is not used in question word sentence. Question mark is omitted. In place of that or if or whether, we have to use the question word. For example, when does she come here? She said friends. Faraj asked when she came here. Dear students, we are going to discuss about the change of imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are those which expresses order, command, and advice. The word said change into tell, request, suggestion, permit, asked, advised, warn, remind, force, according to the sense of sentence. For example, she said, "Get out of my way." She told me to get out of my way. You can use here, she ordered me to get out of his way. Repeat again, she ordered me to get out of her way. Dear students, we are talking about the reinforcement. Example, the teacher said to the student, "Don't waste your time." The teacher advised the student not to waste your time. She said to me, "Please come with me." She requested me to come with her. Because if please is coming, then we have to use the requested. Change of exclamatory sentences. Dear students, here we are going to know how to change the sentences of exclamatory. Exclamatory sentences are which expresses joy, sorrow, admiration, surprise, or other such feelings. Interjections such as "oh, oh, alas, hurrah," etc. The word said change into exclaimed with after which expressed feeling a joy, sorrow, surprise, delight, happily, admiration, disgust, and horror are used. For example, I'm telling to you, the leader said, "Alas, I lost election." The leader exclaimed with sorrow that he had lost the election. He said, "What a lovely sight." He exclaimed with admiration that it was a lovely sight. Dear students, here we are going to talk about the change of optative sentences. Optative sentences show wish, desire, hope, and prayer. The word said change into prayer and may change into might. My mother said to me, "May you live long." My mother prayed that I might live long. Distance, we are going to discuss about some mixed type of sentences. What about often introduced, suggestion, and is then reported by suggest? Example, "Could you sign the application, please?" He said. He asked me to sign the application. He asked me politely to sign that application. In two manners, you can change this sentence. Okay, dear students, in this manner, we need to change the direct into indirect speech. Further, I am going some examples, some questions which will be very helpful to know about the direct and indirect speech. Thank you. Have a nice day for listening and watching my videos.